And good evening to everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Mahogany Roots, My Truth. I am Jolene Diggs, and I am so grateful that you all decided to tune in with me today. I am again by myself today. It's okay. Uh, my sinuses are crazy. So forgive me. I'm trying to breathe and some more things going on. I got to get myself together because I'm going to be up out of here in the emergency. Um, I want to say wonderful day to everyone on today. And I actually want to give my bereavement to the families that have lost uh, people that were impacted by the wreck from the young man. Senseless, just senseless. Young people gonna have to get it together. Have to get it together. They don't understand the consequences that come about with them doing things that are so unfortunate. Um, and it not only impacts them, but their parents and family members, and as well the people that has been affected by this. Let me pray. Father God, I thank you for another day. I thank you for your love, your kindness. I thank you for you being in our lives, Father God. Thank you for looking over us, for keeping us, for teaching us, for guiding us. And God, we just ask for strength for the families that may be going through bereavement during this time. Give them a little piece of understanding, Father God. And we don't know why things happen the way they happen, but I ask that you hold them up in the midst of going through so much pain. Um, amen. Mahogany Roots, Jolene Diggs, Massey, Facebook, Jolene Diggs Massey, Facebook, Instagram, Mahogany Roots, My Truth, and Tea Time. I do have t-shirts, cups, and I have journals. 25 for the t-shirts, 20 for the cups, and 20 for the journals. Um, please reach out to me. Now I'm supposed to be, I gotta deliver. If I don't get in contact with my niece, Brenda Kirksey Bowen, girl, you better get in contact with me so I can get you this stuff. I've been trying to get it to you. Please contact me so I can meet with you, meet up with you, or bring it to you. Or have, please get this merchandise from me, ma'am. Because I'm about to reset it again. No, I'm just kidding. But thank you. Thank you so very much for the ones that have supported Mahogany Roots. I greatly appreciate you so much. Um, I hope and pray that everybody day has been good so far. Mine has. I met some new people today from work. I met a young man from Baton Rouge. I met a person from Texas, and I met a person from Arkansas today. And I'm always talking to people. I just feel like sometimes I'm just such a free spirit, and I'm always eager to learn new things about other people. And the young man from Baton Rouge, he had that Louisiana accent, and when I heard him talking, I was like, "Sir, can I ask you a question?" I was like, "Are you from Louisiana?" He was like, "Yes, ma'am, I'm from Baton Rouge." So I was asking him how far. It took me back to my father, and as well, it took me to um, Big Baby, and I was asking him how far was Baton Rouge from Shreveport, and Big Baby was just in my spirit. When he mentioned New Orleans, I miss Big Baby so much, and such a precious jewel, such a precious jewel. Uh, there'll never be another like Big Baby. in my book. My sister, my friend, we would have some conversations, and when I tell you, we would have some conversations, we would laugh, we would cry, and we would pray, talk about the goodness of the Lord. But she just came in my memory today, and I wanted to. Y'all, please forgive me my sinuses. I acting real crazy, but she was in my spirit today, and I just wanted to put that out there. I miss her so much. I really do. I miss the conversations that we used to have. Talking about us peoples. Yes. Us peoples. I am excited about tomorrow. I'm going to be on a small mini vacation. I'll be jet setting in the morning. And ask that you all pray for us for having safe travels, to make it there safely and make it back safely. Thank the Lord for one more sunny day. You hear me? One more sunny day. Today has been a really peaceful kind of day. It hadn't been too hot. And it's just been good. Yes. Thank you all for joining in with us, tuning in with us. Please tell a friend, tell another friend, tell some more friends that we on at this time, Hot Tea Time, Mahogany Roots, My Truth, Jolene Diggs Massey. I am on Facebook, and I am on Instagram, and I am on YouTube. So please let your friends and everyone else know that it's about to go down. And from my understanding, I'm understanding that it's Sheffield's homecoming. If I haven't already missed it, is it coming up, or is it has it already happened? I just want to shout my alma mater out. I hear some good things going on in Sheffield, and I'm just grateful to the team of alumni that we have. They kind of keep us up on things when it comes to Sheffield. I so very want to be at the homecoming if I haven't already missed the homecoming. And if it's this weekend, I know I'm going to miss it. So, somebody let me know what's going on with that. I know that one of the young ladies that work with me, she said her daughter attends Sheffield, so I'm assuming that it's either coming up.
You had missed it. It's coming up.
Oh, it's coming up. I haven't missed it, so it's coming up. So I would definitely be in the house when it comes to the homecoming game with my Sheffield shirt on, my black and gold. I even got me a good old sweater for the alma mater. I'm just glad to say that I made it. I graduated, and I did what I had to do to get past that point. To all of my Walter Simeons and my Get Well Guardians, we need to get there. Be there. We don't want to be one talking about it. We want to be the one that's in the house doing what we need to do. My daughter told me I say too much, so I'm learning. I told her I used to have a social anxiety thing with being around people. So I'm learning not to use a lot, but you may hear it every now and then. There you go. I wasn't able to actually contact my nephew. We supposed to have been communicating with me and coming on the show with me way from Virginia, but I wasn't able to get with him because this weekend been kind of hectic for me with this new job, and I'm trying to find out avenues with my child. So on my lunch break, I really don't do a lunch break. I have to take my lunch break to go pick up my child and then travel my child somewhere else for somebody to watch him and then go back to the house and have like an hour or something left for work. It's just been really hectic. And y'all please pray for me, please. Please. So I'm trying to work that out with getting him situated where I won't have to run all the way back across town, hitting 95 and the 50. If anybody from, that part of, I'm really lying. I don't be doing the 95 and the 50, but it feels like it. just trying to get him situated. And this new way of life for me is making me woosah a lot more. I'm gonna say that. So, but I'm so grateful of the brand new, of the adventures uh, that it has me on this road of learning new things. Um, and I meet some very interesting people where I am now. I really do. I meet some very interesting people. I met a young man from Cuba that drives. I met a young lady that was some part of Africa. She was driving. Now, I learned that from the academy, some of them have like mentors, and the mentors teach them and ride with them and, show them the ins and outs with driving the trucks. And it's very interesting. My sister, Marilyn, used to want to drive trucks all the time because our daddy drove trucks. My daddy drove trucks for all of my life that I can remember. Until he ended up getting his own rig, and then he was doing his own little thing, his own little business thing. So it was a guy today that was at the academy, and I was kind of listening to the conversation. So the conversation was saying, and instead of try saying and instead of Yes, ma'am, Miss Adrian. And so the young man was in the academy. He was saying he didn't know why they call the trucks 18-wheelers. And, I was being nosy. I done turned around. I was like, say what? You don't know why they call it a 18-wheeler. And you coming to the academy to drive them? So they probably don't need to trust you in the truck at all. If you don't know why it's an 18-wheeler or why it's called an 18-wheeler. Surely it was explanatory. But maybe he missed it. Maybe he missed it. He might be too slow to drive the truck. That's all I'm saying. So, how you going to ask the question, why is it an 18-wheeler if you want to drive 18-wheelers? Somebody help me make it make sense for me, because I missed that part. I really missed that part. Okay, but that's been my excitement for today, just to see the people coming in to start the academy. I met a few teachers today. One teacher I find to be very interesting. He kind of reminded me of... No, I better not say that. But he's friendly. I'm going to say that. He's very friendly. I can't say. I'm trying to put my finger on it, but I can't say. But I did actually see him when he was leaving today. He had on his whole armor of Harley Davidson. So that explained it for me. His helmet and everything. Everything was Harley Davidson. I said, oh, so you're a Harley man. He was like, yep. Yep, I sure am. So you understand. You get it, I hope. But I found him to be very friendly. And he's one of the teachers. And I think he said he's been kind of working with the trucking company, being a teacher for over 30-something years, 30 or 40 years, if I'm not mistaken. I think that's what he said. And they film all of this from other places, instructors and teachers and stuff like that. They have like online courses as well. For anybody that may be interested in driving 18-wheelers, they do have, or get your CDL with driving trucks and all of that. Check into it, because when I heard the kind of money that man said they'll be making, my knees kind of buckle. So, Lord, I could drive some trucks. I might be able to do a little driving. I might have to go on in there and get in the academy myself now. When the man said how much they can make driving around the roads now. He wasn't even talking to me. He was having a conversation with the students. But when I heard that, I dropped everything and I had to tune in. Because they make a nice little piece of change now. Nice little piece of change. I'm going to have to do some more research on learning how to drive some 18-wheelers. So I think I can do it. But I think I'm going to have to stay local. I ain't going to be able to go too many places that's going to have me being past 8 or 9 hours. I'm going to say that. So I probably want to just do the local part. I wonder if they do that. Or will the money be the same if I stay local? Probably not. But the figures that he said that they was gonna be making when they started graduating from the academy and then driving on the road, it was a nice little piece of change here. So I understand why Daddy was doing what he was doing. Cuz, what's going on with you? We got London, Kirksey on here, Miss Adrian. London, when are you coming home? When are you coming to visit? I need to put my eyes on you, please. Or we need to be trying to come visit you. You got to come for one of our Sunday dinners now, because it's almost gonna be over with in October. Because we're not gonna do Thanksgiving because of each individual family probably wants to spend their time with their family. But it has been something amazing for us to get together. You know how you have the Soul Food Sunday, so now we do that once a month, like the third or fourth Sunday of each month. And we do a potluck, everybody bring their own dish, whatever their famous dish is. They bring their famous dish in. And the fellowship and the togetherness is absolutely wonderful because our children need to know each other with growing up and knowing who their cousins and aunties and uncles and all of that is. So we need London. We need Daryl. We need Maryland. We need Little Richard. Little Richard to come on. We need y'all to come on home for so this is what I'm propose because we're gonna start again at the beginning of the year. So that'll give you all enough time to make it home for one of those Soul Food Sundays. But even if not, we're gonna have to FaceTime y'all. So I guess so we can FaceTime y'all, do a live FaceTime or however, so y'all can see the family members, how the family is growing. You know, our children have children's. It has been amazingly beautiful to me. I am adoring the fact that we were once their age, and now we're at the age where our moms and dads were, and we just, the matriarchs of the family. It's just amazing to me how God allows us to grow up and see things for face value. I would have never even imagined me being in the place where my mom was. And then my children taking my spot, and then they got babies, and then it's amazing. Angel said her dish is liquor. Yeah. Those 5 shots, baby. Jello shots. Baby, I took one of them Jello shots home. And when I tell you, it sent me straight on to sleep, too. It should send me straight on. Can you make me a few more of those just for my own personal? That's all I'm saying. I'm asking for me. I ain't asking for nobody. I'm asking for me. Can you make me some for my own personal? So I just want to see how everybody's day has been going. Like I said, my day has been exciting. It has been, it's been great. Today is actually my Friday. I won't be returning back until Monday. I'm going on a little small vacation. I need some me time. You got me, Adrian? Baby, I want all flavors. Red, blueberry, strawberry. Hey, I want all the flavors. Can you make me about 6, please? Yes. Because they was really good. Whatever you put in there, baby, it worked for me. It definitely worked for me. So do you use brown or do you use white? Does it make a difference? Can you do both? Can you put both in there? I'm just trying to find out because I've never made any for myself. Yeah, now you do other things besides liquor though, Adrian. You will do us a little dessert, as Mother would say, dessert. You will do us a little dessert. So for those that and I want a fast strawberry cake, homemade strawberry cake, and I want a chocolate cake. Ooh, I'm thinking about big back now. My back gonna be big and wide. I keep on talking about all this cake and sweets and all this stuff, but let me tell you. Okay, you use clear. Okay. Yeah, back gonna be wide. Brenda Stewart, don't be laughing at me. I'm so serious. As a matter of fact, can you make me a cake, Brenda Stewart? Brenda Stewart, can you do me a caramel cake just for me to have me and Keelan for us to fight over? Uh, it has been a great sunny day on today, and walking around talking to the young man from Baton Rouge today, and we were talking about having the conversations about uh, how hot it is, how hot it's been in Memphis, because they've been waiting on some things to be fixed on their rigs, on their trucks. So I just be amazed at how they stay there all that time waiting for the people to finish doing whatever they have to do to their trucks and to their rigs or whatever. And we were talking about storms, and I was like, I guess I don't want to leave Memphis because, as far as relocating, because storms and all of that. Now I know storms can come at any time, any place, but I just don't want to go to those well-known places that I know storms will touch down in. That's all I'm saying. Uh, and he was saying that he experienced the hurricane when the water came. I think it was Katrina, and he was like, it was just terrifying to see so much water and the water to be at the rooftop of the house. And I was like, well, I'm pretty sure it would be. And for some of us that has never experienced that, I just don't want to be in a place to where, you know, I'm all right with being in Memphis. I take the heat like it is. I take it like it is. I'm okay with it. Probably the closest that I go is probably Nashville or possibly only Atlanta to be with my child. Other than that, I don't think I'll be able to go any further than that. Nah. And then y'all probably saying, where's your faith? I got it. Got all my faith. I'm just not going to trust the fact that hurricane, whoever may come through. That's all I'm saying. But I really do. I want to experience some other things, some new things. In this thing called life. You know, it'll be... Lil Richard, you must just heard me talking about you. Fred Kirksey. You know, I'm calling you Lil Richard. Yes, we need to see y'all face for some of these family dinners that we're having. And I just said that we're going to start again the beginning of the year, from January all the way up to October. It has been a wonderful turnout. Every time it's more and more people. It's everybody, more and more people added. So for the ones that's in Memphis, I need Marilyn and Daryl need to be in contact with them to let them know about the family dinners that we have on the fourth Sunday of each month. October is going to be our last month because they didn't want to do it in November for Thanksgiving and Christmas because they felt like family will want to spend that time with their own immediate family, which is understandable. But I feel like we could have went on, still could have went on doing it, and it would have been what it is. Um, we still need that gathering. So let Marilyn. I'm gonna have to get get Marilyn's number and Daryl's number. Adrian said hello, Fred, cousin Fred. Adrian, I'm calling Fred Little Richard now, little Uncle Richard, cause he look just like Uncle Richard to me with that beard and stuff. Um, yes. So I just feel like we could just continue it on through December. I really do, cause I just remember when we were younger, Mom and them used to, for I know especially for New Year's, they would always get together. The family would get together. They'll pick a house to go to, and everybody would and family would just be together to celebrate those holidays. And I just feel like we could still do that. That's just me, personally. Now everybody else may be on their own. Y'all forgive my hands, they rusty too. I've been washing my hands all day. But I just feel like we could continue it on up until then to keep rolling. You know, because we got some folk that houses that's big enough to hold all us for these holidays. And we can utilize them for that time, season, and for that month or whatever. So, oh, but we got people that's going to be going out of town. So that may be what it is. So for holidays, we have people that's going to visit their immediate children or family members that has moved out of town. So that's why. That's why we're not going to be able to do it, Adrian, because, hey, cuz, I'm just glad to see that you're joining. But like I said, we as well can do a Facebook Live or FaceTime Live, FaceTime y'all so we could so they can see y'all. We want to see y'all faces. That's all we're saying. And we could definitely pull names for Christmas, Adrian. Yes, I just feel like that could all be done. I just really do. I feel like we could keep it going. So for the ones that may be out of town, we'll just miss them for that time, that one time, because I done missed a few because I wasn't able to, make it because I was out of town or whatever. I just feel like we should just keep it rolling. I don't feel like it should be a break. Because, once you break things, then people get complacent and then we're going to be right back at where we were at first, trying to start all over again. We're getting it done. I was so glad to see Nikki, Robert Earl's daughter, Nikki, my cousin, Nikki Pooh. I was so glad to see her. Tiffany, glad they're a part of it. That's the younger generation. So just getting them to see who family is, who your kinfolk are, who your kin cheering are. That's all we're trying to do. Just trying to make sure that nobody gets a misunderstanding about anything or anyone. That's all we're trying to make sure of. Like cousin Fannie Lou would say, sick and tired of being sick and tired. We're just trying to find some avenues to where we can just enjoy this thing called life and love on each other, because you don't know what a person may be going through, what their situation or their circumstance may be. And we're just trying to give them a moment of being able to have a little sunshine, a little laughter, because, baby, we laugh all the time while we there. Me, Adrian, Adrian, and Anne Marie, then we going to laugh. Hey, Danielle. Hey, how are you? I love you so much more, baby, and I'm proud of you, Danielle. You keep walking in your gift now. Your gift is to be a blessing to other people while they having special projects and stuff going on. So I ask and pray that God bless the business even more. And let me tell you something. I had a moment the other day because it was my brother's birthday. And I swear I was about to pick up the phone. I done picked up the phone like I'm really about to call this man. And when I realized that I couldn't talk to him, when I tell you that the tears fell, I realized I could not have a conversation with him because I'm so used to calling him, especially if it's something going on or something going wrong with my car or whatever, because he was the best mechanic there was. Rest his soul, Mr. Michael Gregory. Um, always made me feel like there would never be another sister-in-law besides me. That's just how he made me feel. But the conversations I used to have, and then for some reason, God been allowing me to, my mind to go back on the people that I've lost, that I cherished while I had them. Um, I mentioned Big Baby, because Big Baby came into my spirit when the man said something about Baton Rouge, and I was asking him how far was Shreveport from Baton Rouge. He said it's like 30 minutes, but Big Baby fell in my spirit, and then for Michael to have a birthday to come up. And the day before that, I picked up the phone, and I was like, I'm finna call. I can't call him. I realized I couldn't call him. I couldn't talk to him. So, but I feel like they are here with me in spirit and in truth. I just pray that the family is doing all right. I hope and pray that everyone is okay, and trying to make it past uh, hard times, such as dealing with bereavement and grief of losing people that you really and truly love. I was saying that I share my condolences with the young ladies, families that were impacted by the young man that stole a car and ran into them. And my heart goes out to each family that that's dealing with bereavement at this time. And something like that is to be taken in a drastic way and so quick, and that's why you got to love on your people now. You have to love on your people now. Love on them every day. And if somebody's in some God put somebody in your spirit, call them, text them, just let them know, okay, hey, I was thinking about you. I hope and pray that everything is all right. And I'm talking to myself as well, because I got to do better. I have to do better. Especially with my son's godmother, Miss Trina. Trina is such a blessing to my son. We love you so much, and thank you for everything that you have possibly done when it comes to my son. And she was in my spirit, and I didn't get a chance to call because I got too busy. So now I say if a person comes in my spirit, God puts that person in my spirit, I'm stopping whatever it is I'm doing. I don't care where I am. I'm stopping at that moment, present in that moment. Sending out a text, so I'm going to give you a call. I have to, because God He been putting too many people in my spirit, and if I don't, then something happens. I'm in that place to where I can't be all right with the situation, so I have to do better with reaching out to people. And especially if God is putting you in my spirit, especially that part. Yes, and they were cousins. And all three were cousins. And that's how we roll. All three were cousins. My God, today. Young people. I just sent out prayers. I sent out the prayers for their parents. My God, and the people that they were connected to. Other cousins, and I can only imagine, because I've been in those shoes. I definitely have. So I definitely understand. I know the feeling of having that pain to be taken, for someone to be taken from you unexpectedly and suddenly. You just you going through the day, you're not knowing that by the end of the day or the next hour or whatever that you'll no longer see that person. You don't know that. You don't. It's never that clear to you to understand. But that's why you have to love on them while you can. Love on them while you can. Babies, just young babies, young ladies. I said babies because of the age I guess I am, but young ladies that and I think maybe one had children, so the children's gonna be without a mother. It's just young people have to get it together. These young folk stealing these cars and doing all this unnecessary stuff. Y'all have to realize that you're affecting people in such a way, and it's not cool at all. It's not cool. It's not cool. It's crazy. But I want to say to the family, praying for you all, and I pray that God keeps his arms around you, his loving arms around you during this time, during this rough time, this rough season. I just, I don't know. It's just at a very rough place for me. Very rough place. They kind of hit home, and hit. It took me back to, it triggered some things for me. I guess I could say that. It triggered a lot of things for me and for them to show the video when it was actually happening, and it's just crazy. I just pray for the family. I pray for anyone that's connected to the family, to the extended family, the immediate family. You all have our prayers, most definitely our prayers. Um, God bless you. God bless you. So I just really wanted to talk about that today, since my guest was not going to be with me today. I just wanted to really, we have to pray. We have to pray and cover these children. Pray for these children. Cover your children. And okay, what's the subject that you want to speak on, Adrian? You talking about on here, or you want to come in and talk about the subject? What you talking about? What's the subject? If a coworker used, if a coworker used to interact with you at one point and now does not because you interact with the person that they don't like, how do you deal with that? Uh, so the coworker is mad at someone because that someone deals with somebody that they don't like or they don't deal with. But you're all workers. You all work together. And it's a business where you have to work together. That don't make much sense to me. But your job is your job. You still got to talk to the person if they feel like they don't have any, that they don't interact with, right? Okay. So that's a form of insecurity for me. For me, it is. Because, say for instance, if I'm a supervisor or I'm a lead person and I have to communicate with everybody that's on the job or on the field of the job, but because you see me talking to the person that you don't deal with as a coworker, you gonna not talk or speak to me because I have to do my job. So we can't leave personal stuff outside of the job. That's what you're saying. So it's personal, and when it's personal, you bring the person stuff on the job. They don't water your. Pray for them because you don't water yourself down. By no means. Exactly. By no means. Um, but there will be a chance where you'll be able to, I guess, verbally communicate something to that person that has the issue. Because my job is my job. I'm gonna have to talk to everybody in this building. So you're gonna be mad at me because I'm talking to people that I have to talk to on my job. That's personal. That's something personal, Adrian. Because I can't see that being where you're doing your job and they don't want to interact with you because you're talking to a person that they don't like that's on the same job. And I mean, y'all not going to lunch and doing all that together. You doing your job as far as assisting them when it comes to something on the job. So that's something personal. That's something personal. But see, me, because I'd be like, Uncle. Because I wouldn't have to say, I wouldn't have anything else. We wouldn't have anything else to talk about. If you mad at me because of I have to speak with other coworkers. Now, so then that means that's one of them seasonal. She's a seasonal person. You started on the job with the other person, they don't like them. And now me because I talk to them. Yeah, it's personal. So, because you like neutral. You talk to both of them, so your conversation is not about the other person. And talking about that person, you're neutral. And we used to go to lunch. Oh, the person that's mad used to go to lunch with you. So now she's upset because you talk to the other person. Oh. Yeah. So that's, yeah. Okay, I got you. So, well, maybe she feels like, since you all were so close and y'all was having lunch and stuff together, maybe she feels like because you be talking to the other person, their conversations may come up about what she may, some things that she may have talked to you about. Maybe that's what it is. So maybe she's feeling like, or maybe she feel like it's a code and you done broke the code. You're not supposed. Cause see, I'm not that friend. I'm not that kind of friend. I'm not gonna be mad at a person because you mad at a person if they've never done anything to me. I can't be that person. Cause if nobody's done anything to me, I can't be mad at that person for no particular reason. Now, if they have done something to me, then there would probably be another whole another situation, horse of another color. But I can't be mad at Sue because you mad at Sue. Cause Sue didn't do nothing to me. I'm just not. I'm not made that way. You know, but I ain't gonna let Sue do nothing to you. If I'm around you now, if I fool with you, I ain't finna let Sue or Sue them, you know, do nothing to you. I'm gonna roll with you now. But I just can't be mad at Sue. I can't. If Sue been talking, saying hey to me, and I'm supposed to just not say hey to Sue because you mad at Sue because some Sue did or said, I don't have nothing to do with it. But that's just me. Everybody not made the same.